Hey you guys, all right, so today, this is key in prepping for the holiday season, okay? We are beginning, it is real, okay? Now, when I start my holiday prep, the first thing, gifts, all right? Gifts for kids is huge. So today I'm sharing all of the hottest toys of the season, kids of all age ranges. If you've got anyone on your list, I've got an 8-year-old daughter, I've got a nephew, friends with kids. I love getting everything taken care of early because, you know, the kids have those items that they want. There's always that hot toy. There's several hot toys of the year. We're showing them. I'm gonna let you in on what you need to grab. So many great things, you guys. I cannot wait to share. And everything is available on walmart.com. That is where I do the majority, if not all this year, of the shopping for my daughter, my nephew, and the kids on my list. And it's just really exciting to know that it's done and that I got everything for amazing prices and that, you know, you don't have to worry about it. So we're gonna get into it, you guys. This video is sponsored by Walmart. Again, everything available on walmart.com. Check it out. The items come quickly. Just an unmatched selection. And in this video, so I'm going to run through these things. You guys can make a list. You can start grabbing some things so that you will be ready this season. But also, you know, I think it's really important to know that every year going into the holidays, we talk about organization, we talk about all kinds of things. I'm going to share some tips at the end after I show all these of how I'm organizing some things in my daughter's room, kind of like a really great hack for organizing a certain type of toy that I've heard a lot of people, you know, might struggle with. A lot of parents, you know, if you've got a kid, it's a whole thing. So we're gonna get into it. Now, where to begin, you guys? This is such an amazing toy. It's one of like the hottest things I feel that Olivia definitely saw a commercial for this and she was like, what is that? And I think it would be really cool for any child, but the price point's amazing. So it is a Betsy toy, and this is like a little example of what it does. Can you see him? I don't know if you can see through the plastic, but he's like this little pet. Kind of looked flashy in the thing. He's so cute. And you can touch him, like you can do things with him. Like when you touch him, it's like a hologram or something, but it's really cool. It's kind of like, you know, you can feed him, you can play with him, you can do different things with him, and I just thought it might be a little fun thing. And it's his first digital pet you can touch. So that is very cool. I was all into that when you could like pet it. So definitely grab this. And again, it is a very, very good price point for this toy. I was shocked. Now, Legos are always on the list. Again, walmart.com, all the best brands, anything you can imagine. And sometimes these toys, you know, when you get closer, you know, into the season, when you think, oh, I might want to wait a bit, you can get these things for amazing prices now, and you can avoid, you know, the hustle and bustle. You'll have it all done where you can just enjoy the holiday season. That's what I'm all about. I don't like to be rushing around. Legos, huge thing for my daughter and my husband. They got so into Legos heavily a few years ago, and we've got so many. That's what I'm going to be sharing a tip for at the end of the video, so stick around. This is one that she did not have. She is very into Star Wars. All the Legos you can imagine. Head to walmart.com. Any Lego you can imagine, they got it, okay? And then I also got this one because she had done like an orchid one before that was beautiful. I just think these flower ones are so beautiful. Very good. I mean, Lego is just such a safe bet for any child, boys, girls, any ages. And of course, when you look at Legos, like you can see kind of, you know, ones that are aged, you know, for younger children, for older children, but adults love Legos too. I got some for my husband as well. He loves Legos. But this would be a really fun thing, you know, for someone older to work on. So those are really, really fun. This was such a flashback for me, okay? Furbies. Now, I'm gonna bust into this guy because I want you to see how dang cute he is. So this one is for my daughter, so I don't mind opening him up. I remember my Furby back in the day was black and white, and I think it was kind of on the cusp of being just a little too old for it, so I didn't really play with it much. Oh, this is so cute! But look how adorable. Okay, now I'm not waking this guy up. He is not coming alive until Christmas, okay? Because we don't need that. But these are really fun, and they've made them so cute. There were 2 different ones. I believe they had more, but I mainly saw like 2 different colors. But oh my gosh, so cute. I can't believe I got a Furby. I cannot believe I fully bought a Furby for my kid. How funny is that? But how sweet. Okay, Furbies, the whole thing. They're kind of like, you know, an interactive pet too. I remember when those first came out, it was like, for my nephew, this thing is huge, okay? This is a really hot toy this year. I have seen this everywhere. An amazing price at walmart.com. It is the Hot Wheels Ultimate Garage. I got that for my nephew. He is obsessed with Hot Wheels. That is a very, like, beefy toy, you know what I mean? Like, it's heavy. That's why I'm not bringing it over here. But that's gonna be such a good gift for him. I usually love to get him something really nice and maybe just a few other things, but that is like his really nice gift. It looks really fun. It comes with cars, does all kinds of stuff. So Livy loves playing Hot Wheels with him too. And I always really loved Hot Wheels as a kid too. Hot Wheels is just so much fun. But I thought that was a really great new one. A Barbie house. Oh my goodness, you guys. I will link to the Barbie houses. Let me tell you, I've obviously Barbie a moment, a whole thing since, you know, since we were all kids too. But I'm telling you, I have never been able to get Olivia really into Barbies, and now she's really kind of excited about it. And so I am so excited to get her first Barbie house. It's gonna be so special, and some Barbies. And she didn't have any, you know, Barbies or anything. So I actually got her, and I want to get her the holiday doll, which I'll link to. But I got her several ones, you know, to kind of start off with. I thought they were kind of fun. And Barbies, like, these were really, I was shocked at how, I was shocked at the prices. I thought they were just amazing, amazing prices. Got her a little girl doll. So many cute things. I grabbed this for my nephew too. He is so obsessed with Mario. So is Olivia. I mean, everywhere he goes, he has this little case of like Mario cars and, you know, just Hot Wheels, little things, but he loves his Mario little cars that he has. And this one actually like will go, okay? And there's a bunch of other little character ones you can buy too, but I thought I'd grab him the Mario one. And again, a great price point for these things. You can put together really great gifts. Squishmallows, you guys. Okay, before we really get into anything else. Now, Squishmallows are a whole thing. Now, I didn't really get it. I'm like, okay, they're cute. They're so soft. And Olivia had a few of them over the years. When you feel a Squishmallow, you're like, okay, I get it. They're like, I don't know what they make these things out of, but they are very soft. So I got this one. They come in all different sizes. And she's got a good little collection going. I thought this one was so cute. I guess he's a little octopus. But I just thought it was kind of fun. They have like Marvel characters, they have Star Wars ones, they have holiday themed ones, they have Disney ones. And in Olivia's room, she's got this big bookshelf that's built in, and it used to always display just knickknacks, and it'd get, you know, books on one part, but it gets a little busy, and I have to clean it out every now and then. She displays her Legos, which I'll show you what I'm doing with her Legos she's already built. But we started displaying like her Squishmallows up there, and then she can get them down, but they're really pretty. Like, I like the way they look on the shelf, you know? Squishmallows are just a world of their own, okay? This is so sweet. And it's like, what kid wouldn't love that, you know? Kids love like little pals and little, you know, stuffed animals and things, but I'm telling you, these are like, I mean, you guys know, if you've got kids, you know Squishmallows. Am I collecting them or is she collecting them? I don't know, but they're real fun. They have like little ones. Of course, you saw the big ones. They have even bigger ones, but they're really, really cute, and I think just such a fun little gift. I know my friend's daughter really loves these, so I'm gonna, that's definitely, that's a good thing on the list for her. This is a fun little game, of course, like we've seen the Pop-It things. Last year, she had a larger Pop-It game. This is cool, it's Pop-It Go. So it's 3 different games to play. You carry it in the car, carry it on the go. So many like fun games you can play. Do it as fast as you can. I don't know, okay, but anyway, she loves these Pop-It things. Okay, are you gonna stop? Okay, thanks. Oh, it's gonna keep going. Okay, just okay. Board games, that's a big thing. I mean, we've got so many board games. She loves board games. Kids love board games, adults love board games. Okay, finally shut up. This I thought was real cool, okay, because we love Monopoly. Sometimes we don't want to commit to Monopoly, if you know what I'm saying. Monopoly Chance, Genius. It says it plays in 20 minutes. I'm all about that, okay? If you, I mean, you know. You guys feel me. Olivia loves Monopoly. But it is a thing, like, we have fun with it, and then it's like, okay. You know, it gets to a point where it's like the fun's over. You know what I'm saying? So this is really fun. That seems really fun. This was really cute. We're probably embarking on, you know, as we know, braces, all kinds of stuff. Kids love this kind of stuff. Dentist kit. I just thought this was pretty cool. It has like braces and some things to do. And these kids are a little younger. And I'm like, Olivia might like that. Just like messing with the braces and like seeing the little things. But I don't know. I may give this to my nephew. I'm not sure. But what a cute set. I love Melissa and Doug. They've got all the Melissa and Doug toys. Again, I mean, I could have bought out the whole dang thing. No, I couldn't have. I mean, come on, who's doing that? I wanted to grab everything. But I wanted to show you guys just a little bit of the selection that I got for her. I think this year you can't go wrong. Again, Legos, okay? Barbie stuff. I think that's gonna, obviously that's really big. Squishmallows, such a good idea. But kind of like those items that are the things to get this year that kids are wanting. These Bitsies, let me tell you, this little thing, I mean, I expected it to be more than it was. It's a very great price point for a gift. A Furby, I'm so terrified that thing's gonna wake up, and I'm not quite ready for that until Christmas, if you know what I'm saying. Board games, Legos, always a good bet with Legos. I ordered Olivia this other toy that is this oven, and you guys, if you're a parent, you probably know what I'm talking about. Okay, this thing is like everywhere, but it hasn't come yet. But it is an oven, and you put the little pallet, like you bake baked goods that are kind of like plush that smell good, okay? And I just think they're really cool, and it gets really great reviews. It looks like such a fun toy, so that's coming. The Magic Mixies, I got those for her last year. It's such a fun toy. It's lasted. I think we showed that in last year's like Toy Rex. It's a little magic wand, a little ball, and it, you know, smokes up, and then the little pals in there. It's so cute. So many great things. I'll link to those. Every year I always talk about the Osmo. That is huge too. If your kid loves the iPad like mine does, it's an educational thing that goes with that. I will link to those. You're welcome. Those are amazing. Okay, so those are called Osmos. I'll link to those below. You know, so many things, like every Lego you could imagine, all the Hot Wheels toys, all the Barbies, so many Squishmallows you will not believe, and just so many amazing things. So you guys, that's just a little taste, obviously, of what Walmart.com has to offer this year. I'm telling you, get it done now. You'll be so happy that you did. And of course, like with kids, you know, I have one child, and then it's like I said, I shop for other kids in my life, but many of you have multiple kids. Start getting it done now. It's kind of funny. I don't know if I've ever shared this, but you know, there's so many different ways that parents do holidays with their kids, you know, what to ask for, what you get, Santa, all of that. And for me, you know, I have always been kind of like, you know, around the holidays, and all these things are not for her, but you know, I want really good gifts. You know, I'd rather have a few really good gifts, but for her, rather than just asking Santa for tons of things, it's always been 3 things. Ask Santa for 3 things, and then that way she knows that Brad and I get her things too. Because there was years ago, I remember, you know, most things were coming from Santa, and she'd be like, you know, seeing things under the tree, like from other people or to other people. She's like, okay, well, isn't it? You know, Santa was kind of doing it all. So you know, she's getting older, but you know, I just really cherish this time that we do that. And I feel like that's a really good thing to do. You know, ask Santa for like 2 or 3 things. That way because of course then their list changes, and it's like, oh my gosh, you know, ask Santa for 3 things, see if it happens. And they might be big things, but like, you know, she knows she wanted a new iPad, or she needs a new iPad. I think the iPad she's using now is one that I think I had before she was born, but it's old, okay? It's an old iPad. It's been fine, but she needs a new one. It's having some problems. I'm like, please hang on until, just hang on until Christmas, right? And so she was like, I'm gonna ask Santa for an iPad, and then something else came up, and you know, she wanted a guitar, like a real 6-string guitar, and she was like, that's too much to ask for. I've already asked for the iPad. So I like that she, you know, thinks like that, and that, I don't know, I just think that makes it more special than just a free-for-all ask for anything you want. And then Brad and I kind of, you know, just like give her some special things, which is what a lot of this is. You know, but it is such a wonderful time. I feel so thankful to be able to do this for my child and for other kids in my life. And, you know, buying gifts and gift giving is truly my favorite thing. And I was so excited to do this video today to share with you. I hope this helped you guys, and that maybe you saw a few things, maybe you didn't even know about a few of these things, and you can grab them now and you'll be set, you know? So I hope that you guys really enjoyed this. Again, this is just obviously a little taste. I didn't buy out the whole dang store. Wish I could. But let me tell you, you guys, get it done now and you'll be so happy that you did. Okay, now let's move in to some organization right before Christmas. Not right before, because I mean, I like to do this before school starts back, before we start back. I do like to obviously like do a clean out. You know, things are going to be coming in through, you know, through the holidays, especially at Christmas. I don't want to be piling my kids like new things that she gets from, I mean, certainly from us and stuff, but from the family. And there's so many things, you guys know if you got kids, lots of little pieces, lots of knick-knackery. And it's such a good time to get everything cleaned out. So a few months ago, we talked about this on our podcast, but we did a big clean out. We donated so many of her things. And I got her in the mindset of like, you know, we donate to a certain area and you know, so she can kind of see that it's going, you know, kids that might need it and, you know, families that would help. And so she always gets into that, you know, like, let's give it to the kids, you know. So we cleaned out a bunch of stuff. And I did her room. And then I did, you know, in our family room, those big cabinets under our built-ins is where all her toys go. And that gets so chaotic, just throwing stuff in. No, clean up. Oh, wow, it looks great. But then you open the thing up and your kids just shoved everything in there. So we got that really nice and cleaned out. And in a space like that, your kid's better able to play with all of these nice things. You know, I mean, if you gotta think about that, like, and we're all guilty of this. Like, you want your kid to be able to clean up things, and even if it's organized, it ends up just getting kind of junked when the things are just kind of all, say, too much, but just kind of shoved into an area that doesn't really work for like good play. You know, like they're not gonna go and be excited to play with any of these things. And so I really like to keep it cleaned out and organized. Legos, Legos, Legos. You guys, such a huge struggle. I have to go get this over here. I hear so many people talking about organization. It's a big thing, you know, and this is such a no-brainer thing. I did not reinvent the wheel with this. I'm not the first person to do this. It's just something that works and that will give you some like sanity if you guys love Legos. Spend money. You know, we spend money on these Lego kits, which, you know, they're good. Kids love them, okay? Amazing. Nothing my kid loves more than a set of Legos. You put it together, if it's like a house or if it's something, or some cute, they might play with it a little, they might sit, but then it's like, okay, now what? I want for the money, you know, I want for the price, for, you know, any amount of money you spend on something, I want my kid to be able to play with it more than once, to be able to get that same excitement out of it. And, you know, I've seen organization where people just put all Legos by color and stuff. That's fine if it's, or great, you know, if it's just like the big tubs of bricks that they're playing with like freely, which that is perfect. But for these sets, which we're all, you know, we get our kids these things, you know, they sit, they might do them for a couple of days and it's just done. It's like, no, she likes to display them on her bookshelf, but then it's like too many get up there or she's not playing with them. And I'm like, don't you want to like maybe put it together again? You had so much fun doing that. And she was like, yeah, but. So what I started doing, I got these big bags. These are like, first of all, I always recycle the boxes. I get rid of those. But I get these, I guess they're like 2-gallon bags. You know, they're real big storage bags. And this will hold pretty much any Lego set. I mean, unless if it's like the dang Star Destroyer or whatever, like the, you know what I'm saying, which I don't think you'd be taking that thing apart anyways. But you slip the book in the front, like you know, I like to let her play with it, sit it out, do what she wants to do with it for a while, display it, okay? But then when it's kind of like, okay, she hasn't touched that in a while, take it apart, put it in the bag, put it with the, you know, the book on the front. In her room, like her bookcases have like 2 chests at the bottom. One of them has like dress up clothes in it. One of them has all the Legos. And so I just put it down in there. And then when she wants to do another one, she can say, oh, I want to do that. And it's more challenging this time because they're not in like bags. You know how like when you put together a Lego, it's like bag 1, bag 2. But it's more challenging, but it's fun. And so she's been enjoying that. You get more bang for your buck out of your Legos. And again, this is not anything groundbreaking. You don't have to go buy like special storage containers. You know, maybe a fun project, right, for you guys watching. Parents, go ahead and get on that fun project. Take the Legos, put them in a bag. If things they've already put together that they're not into playing with anymore, put them in a bag, put the thing, and be like, yay, new Lego set. So that's kind of how I justify bringing in more Legos, because she likes them. But then to also keep your kid like wanting to play with them. Again, I'm not saying that's a groundbreaking thing, but it's easy, and it's not like some big storage system and solution you have to do. And that really made me feel real good to get all her Legos organized. So that's it, you guys. I hope that you guys are having a great week, great start to your fall, great start to the holiday season. But go ahead and grab a few things on your list for your kids or the kids in your life. Now's the time to start, because closer to the holidays, it just gets that much more real, and you want to be able to get the things that's on their list, things that you want to get them, and these really popular things. So I'll link to everything that you see, what I'm wearing, and I just love you guys so much. Again, big thanks to Walmart for sponsoring today. I'm just always so excited to work for them, because that's truly a company that I buy so much for around my house, clothes for my family, toys. You guys have seen it all over the years. So thanks again, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye.